Hello everybody, this is Allison Gross and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dino Legs. Last time we were having some trouble with the baby dinosaurs. I made a 15-minute video of fail of me trying to capture them. So I decided I would not be doing that anymore. Instead, I went and practiced off camera for over an hour today in order to make sure I was doing this correctly. So, since it takes forever to load, let's get started. What I found out was the problem, as I predicted, is that the commands are different than they were for the original Dino Eggs. The timing of the button press is different. This time you have to make two distinct button presses. You have to jump, and then you have to hit the button when you're the action button, as it's telling me there, while you're in midair over the dinosaur. I can do it pretty consistently, but I'm not totally consistent here, especially with this lagging like this. There we go, look at that. The lag is going to be a problem. But I don't know why my microphone is echoing so much today. I'll try to fix that later. Let's see if we can solve this level now. But yeah, timing is just a little bit different, and there we go. Okay, one more left. Come on, little Stegosaurus. Yes! Alright, so now we drop back down to our warp house. And before we go, I also figured out what these question marks do. Yes, I have to be careful not to touch them. Fortunately, I can't now. This question mark, if you stand on it, it gives you advice. It says press the action button, and then supposedly it says more, to capture baby dinosaurs. We don't want to wait while it says baby dinosaurs below you, yes. But as you can tell, it doesn't actually say anything more about how to capture them. I already knew that. That description is not very good. So now we're going to warp out. Yes. Finally, I am so tired of this level. Of course, this next level will probably be even worse. Okay, I've completed the cliff. Okay, we're time warping now. Wow, the lag is getting really bad here. I am worried about this. Congratulations, Tim. You have discovered a new definition for slowness. Okay, we have discovered a new prehistoric period. We haven't quite discovered it yet, apparently. We've discovered the Triassic period, which does actually have dinosaurs. However, we're not actually going to play the Triassic period right now because... Yes. Because we are not yet done with the Permian period. There are 16 levels in the Permian period, and we're going to play those first. So here we are at the White Zone. I don't know, those platforms still look pretty brown to me, but orange, I'm not sure. Anyway, this one, and this is kind of cheap. I know how to solve this one because I saw it in the sample video that the site had. So what's going on here is we see these eggs. It says, remember your time warp cannot appear on white platforms. So all of this stuff, except for this spot here and that one spot over on the other side, it can't appear. So the thing is, if we pick up all three eggs and then we disappear, we'll appear over there, and then we'll appear back over here, and then we'll be stuck because we can't jump across this hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up one egg. Now we're going to take it back to our time warp. Okay, don't speed up on me like that. And then... see, it's going to appear on that one spot. Then we're going to go, and we're going to pick up all three of these eggs. And we're going to warp out. I would like to think if I hadn't seen how to do this, that it wouldn't have taken me more than, like, you know, 4 or 5 tries to figure it out. Not like that stupid Dino level. Oh my god. That was awful. No. Thank you. So again, this is also a new feature of this. There weren't like... Okay, well there were holes that were too wide for you to jump across before, but there was always a platform under them and they all connected back to each other. There's a lot more of things where you can fall and die, or where platforms don't connect to each other in this game. So we've got our last egg over on this side, and then we will go over to the other side. I've got a little sniffles and hoarse in my throat. I think I've got spring allergies today. All flowers came out, so if I sound a little weird, as somebody in my dance troupe once said years ago, plants are having sex. Alright, so we completed the... Ooh, what's this? Oh god, okay. Down at the bottom it says meet mom, which we're going to do that, I guess, and this is where it gets really... Okay, well maybe it won't be really difficult, but it has the potential to get really difficult. Okay. Oh, and they put us in the middle. Okay, so we have to grab that piece of wood really fast and get it over to the other piece of wood. And because this is lagging, really fast does not want to happen. So I'm just going to drop these rocks as we go. Maybe they'd be a piece of wood, but... and they purposely made this so that it's, like, way too... It takes us way too long with these giant ladders. Okay, so we pick up the wood. Yes. Please give us, like, a fair amount of time here. Oh no, it's getting dark, which means that there's a giant dinosaur coming to smash me. Yes, I know. So what you gotta do here is you start a fire. And the way you do that, I'll explain that, so that you put one piece of wood on top of another piece of wood. That's how you start a fire. And as long as the fire is burning, the big Dino Mom can't come and step on you. Unfortunately, since you see there's a little 9 down at the bottom of the fire where it's burning, that will gradually count down to 0, and when it gets down to 0, the fire will be out. And the only way that you can prevent it from going out is if you find another piece of wood and add it to the fire. Now, as you see, we've dropped about half these rocks, and... Well, do you see any pieces of wood yet? Let's just see. Are there any pieces of wood? No, those are eggs. Those are eggs. 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 I'm not going to check those other ones, but I can pretty much guarantee those will be eggs too. See, the fire is already at an 8. And that's bad because I'm pretty sure we're not going to have any means of restarting it. So, you... it just went down to a 7. And where are we going? Oop, we're going over here. Let's see. Is there by any chance any wood under here? No, of course there isn't. Let me guess. It's going to be under the last rock, right? Thank you. Well, fire's at a 6 now. Alright, now we're going to check this rock. Oh, look! More eggs! Okay, we've only got 4 more sets of eggs. Come on, we can do this, as long as they don't, like, warp us somewhere stupid. Fire's at a 5 now. There's, like, In the original game, a massive portion of the game involves micromanaging your fires. You have to choose the correct spot for a fire. That wasn't an issue on this level because of how they set it up. But in the original, there's places like if you build the fire in a wrong spot, you can get trapped there. And, you know, if you actually accidentally fall in the fire, you die. So, also, if you drop a rock on the fire, it goes out. So you also have to be careful that you don't position it under a rock. I knew you were going to do this to me. Come on. We still have some time. If you wouldn't dawdle so horribly. Now they're not telling me to hurry up like they were on the first few levels. Now that there's a reason to hurry up. So... yeah, and now it's a 3. Like, a lot of times you have to go collect wood, like, if there is wood to collect, and take it so it's by your fire so you can quickly restart it when need be. You're going to put me on the bottom. Aren't you? Yes, of course. I knew you were going to do that. And then the... I don't know if they incorporated it into this game. At higher levels in the original, they massively upped the difficulty because you're required to have 2 fires instead of 1. And that's not cool. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay, there's only a couple minutes left, and I don't really want to go over, so I think I'll cut the video off